for that, but that was an unexpected call. So yeah, it's sorry for everyone, that's not me. Because in the end, it's just little old, delusional, self-delusional, warped me responding on this damn live stream, and I have to give other people permission to live stream them. Oh, no, they have to give me their permission, because if I do unknowing shit without their consent, they might totally object to it. So, in Lucia's case, that's totally okay. She's fine with it, as long as nothing too personal comes into context. So, just something personal regarding me. And we were trying to draw some stuff with some pyramids. I want to do something with... I want to keep this easy. Yes. No. We do a new layer, which is filled with transparency. Great. So now what do we do? I want to fill it with a gradient, but how do I do that? There are some ways which are like the fill tool. Pattern fill. Like... No, Gradient, yes! And gradient, so, pattern fill, foreground, background, pattern fill, but I wanted to have a gradient fill, yes. I'll be honest, I don't know how to do this. Again, it's not that I don't know it, it's more like I forgot how to do it, and it's kind of... You have to know what to do, and if you don't know it, if you don't know what to do, you're square out of luck. Like, yeah, this is not what I want. Now, you think, what are you going to do with this? Enhance, blah blah blah, don't want that. From or to polar? No, to polar. I want to repeat this. Yes. So how do I do this again? Oh, just Control F. Nice. We keep on going. You might think, is this going somewhere? Well, oh, this is one layer. No, no, duplicate layer. Now we do the same. Duplicate layer. Now we do the same. You might think this is so stupid, but it isn't. Because you keep duplicating, you keep some of the stuff that was there before, and you build upon it. The thing is with art, you want to go somewhere. You don't totally know how, but you want to go somewhere. This is all part of the process. I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what precise methods I'm going to apply. Well, we duplicate the layer. But we must repeat the process. And again. It looks kind of senseless, doesn't it? No. It has its meaning. There's a reason why I do it like this. Each and every time this must be done like this. It's part of the process. All of the new discoveries which we see is part of the process. Control F. How do I duplicate quite quickly? Because is it D? No. What can you do with this? This is... How do you duplicate a layer? Oh, Control Shift D. Control Shift D? Ah. I think this is useless, but you'll see. No difference, we do the F again. We do the F again. So F. But you see, if there's no difference, no, I don't want the lasso. Fuck off with the lasso. I just... Okay, there's only a bit difference though. Is this going somewhere? Yes. not what I wanted. Maybe this should be enough. So, we start off with this. This looks kind of nice. Doesn't gnarly, isn't it? Looks really gnarly. It's just the same. It's difficult to explain, but the result you can see is kind of spectacular. That's content creation. No, I want to create a new folder. Daddy wants to create a new folder, so we create a new folder. Okay, let's be a bit of a responsible adult, and instead of calling it shard projects, okay, guys, I've got you. Shard project. No. No, totally off. Fuck off. I want shard. Okay. Shard project? There's no people, no nothing. It's totally a shard project. It's totally empty, just like the contents of my soul. Yeah, I wanted to call the folder shard projects. Yeah, I'm like that. It tells you how I feel about certain things and why. Is this up to snuff for me? Yes. Now, I want to do something with this. I didn't even finish it. No, projects, because it is projects. My poor spelling. That's even worse. Yeah. Brickamid. Yes, Brickamid. Actually, yeah, I think. Yeah, I think. Are you serious? Yes. Yes. Still don't know how I will implement this, but you'll see. Now, you know, there's the save as, but there's also the export function. And we are going to export this as a PNG. Now he will see. You think, oh God, what is this abomination? Yes, 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 precisely. Yeah, discard changes. Oh, this is also gone discard. And yeah, you know, the one. Why do I have one? Oh, could have used that as a cheater window of LibreWolf. LibreWolf. No, but no. No. And that's what fix it? Oh no! Fuck! Oh! Well, alas, the damn fucking wonders of technology have failed me yet again. You, I mean, I can. Yeah, okay. That's actually nice. Look, it's Genshin Impact. That process is still running in the background. Why don't I just play some? Oh no, I don't want to play some Genshin Impact. Maybe. Yeah, I don't mind Genshin going back to its original size because then I can just click it away. First of all, this is going to all, even this is going to go because, again, I have theory overload. Too many, I have too many of those bricks inside of my head. It's all bricks now. I'm totally bricked. 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 You know, want to know what I mean with bricked is. Yes. You might think, what the fuck is bricking? Precisely. This is what bricking is. It's when the software inside of here freezes up so hard it just stops working coherently. Again, please make the suffering stop. It's awesome. Yeah, I'm bricked. The technological depression makes me so sad. Precisely, this is what's being bricked like. Like you get into a loop where you can't escape. That's when you have to actually reboot the system by pushing the power button so long until it just all dies down. Then you have to push the power button and hope it it starts up. Bricked Windows. How risky is updating your BIOS? Depends. What the hell? You there. Oh no. Yes. Alright. That's mustache. It's genius. So, what do you have to show? So, you do whatever's being told of you, but well, it's like what I'm going to show you right now, hopefully. I cannot promise you anything. Actually, I can, and I will. We go to the index PHP. This is just the pure content, there's nothing there yet. I say echo. Hmm. Nice. Oh, well, let's try this. Oh. But I want to put it into my browser, but the problem is this will not work. You might think this is going to work, but oh no. You will see me. Other I want. Hey, there's a Leaper Wolf. Yes. This is stupid, but oh no. Well, we go to the settings. Tabs, yeah, but I want more settings. Oh no, please. Oh. I think I bricked myself with regards to PHPs. Oh no. Which is actually kind of stupid to do, but I wanted it like that now, didn't I? Oh god. This is one of the ways how you can actually try to start bricking your own software like this. Don't do it like that. Don't ever do it like that, because you don't want to keep on opening that again. So, open with. Yeah, but now I want to see what happens if I do put it in here. I just want to just quit LibreWolf. And see here, this why my young little Padawans, you never ever grow up. Ah fuck. Ah fuck, that's settings. How do I? No, I have to do it with a similar kind of file, but it must not be something like this again. Empty document. But to hard put it in somewhere here. Doesn't trust files. That's actually really great. I'm forgetting that this is actually, it's called untitled document because that's, its name is precisely this. But now, index.txt. Now we will put this in here. Now we will see what. But how do we? don't want this. Because now it opens every PHP file in a damn PHP file in a damn new tab. That's the problem. I think I'm missing something here. It is good, but it's not good. Just want to see what happens now. Oh, why doesn't it continue on? I don't know, I don't care. I just don't know. I really fucked it up. I will say this. I know one way to actually make sure I won't get this shit again. Yeah. I will have to say adieu to LibreWolf. I'm sorry, but I'll have to just get rid of all of this shit. Yes, okay. Do you know why? Because then all of the damn settings get erased and I can... If you don't know what to fix in the memory, it's just best to forget all of that memory. Erase it. And reload it. But... do you want to remember that kind of pain again? That kind of feeling? At times it's best to just leave things in the past that were really painful and not remember them. Save none. So, where does this send us now? Well, now let's see how I get my LibreWolf back, because, hey, it's a bit shit that I don't have access to LibreWolf. But do you see? I don't really care. It's just a bit of settings and just a bit of inconvenience. Now, where's my damn fucking Wolf? I want my Wolf now. So, yeah. Okay. This is one way how you install the LibreWolf. Getting hungry. It's already 21 hours. It's 9 o'clock in the evening. I mean, I've been live streaming again for at least an hour now, and I'm really getting restless and hungry. I don't know how late it will be today, but I had some fun. I mean, I could go out like this, but yeah, what is that existence? That's so now we have a so blah blah blah. It installs all of that. So if you do whatever is done there and you put in your password, you get your LibreWolf with all kinds of other packages installed. I don't know how it works. It's kind of it's a kind of magic. Oh no, that's copyrighted shit. Wait a minute. In all of this technical disaster, I've installed, I've thrown away and reinstalled on Linux. But show preferences. How do we do this? How do we go to LibreWolf itself? Again, we have to quit LibreWolf, we have to quit Brave, and now... Okay. Does it do the LibreWolf directly? No. Success. It works as intended because the machine remembers the choices. Don't change any choices unless you have to. You want your LibreWolf. We remember. The machine remembers. And you might think, what you see here go for Kanzaki Hero. But it's difficult to get to the Kanzaki Hero. You might think, wait a minute. All of these images, all that you see there, You think, no way, he's that multi-talented? Yes, of course he is. In some ways, yeah, I hope to mirror him in some ways, but he's much more talented in music and in drawing. It's not that I'm totally untalented, but I haven't put in the effort as a training. I haven't dedicated. That's upon me. But this is such a damn bang of a tune. I wish to make something that moves me like this, deep inside. There's something to be said for this kind of trance. On or off psychedelics, it's actually a kind of psychedelic experience itself. If it really touches you inside, you know, you feel it. That sweet bliss. Might seem nothing to other people, but it fills me with pure bliss. Yeah, that hit the spot right there. Yeah, this the one? Yes, it is Mami Tomoe. That's a bit referenced. Indeed. He's really hinting, well, not totally, no. But those little vills there, yeah, they do remind me a bit like of that. But this was an old banger of his. Released in 2011. Well, when did this come out? Whenever did this come out? I want to know about the anime when that came out, because yeah, I don't know. Yeah. But when? In 2011, and yes, he is fast enough to be able to do something like that. It could be, it might be that it's based upon one of the characters, but I don't know. It's a banger, but it doesn't hit like this one. Oh. Not all of his tracks hit the same way, no. Which is good. I mean, there's a lot of Miku music where I just say, don't feel it. There's something about Taishi and some of his tracks are so. Just even this already. Building up all of this tension and some sweet release. And yeah, I really love music. I also love looking at things. But when sounds turn into sight and sight turns into sound, that's where some magic happens. But it does hit differently than before. Before of all of the psychedelic experiences that I had on substances, it really hits differently. This feels like solitude, serene, oneness. But everything feels like oneness. All that you hear feels like oneness. All that you see feels like oneness. But why is there a point there? There's a point there if all is one. I still haven't got an answer to that. Why do I hear sounds? No answer to that. It's only, oh, you hear them. Yes, we know, we perceive sensations. Precisely, we perceive sensations. I was still busy with some other stuff as well, as you can see. But yeah, this is some part of why I'm not much of a good artist. I lack some part of the focus for that. Which is a bit of a shame. Because I know I can do it. And you might think, oh, he's going, yes, I am going to show you one of my tracks again. This is final. What is the track even called? Oh yeah, hypnosis, of course! How could I forget? No, I want to final with. What? Okay. Barachem, we go for hypnosis. No. Okay, SoundCloud. Why is it so shit? Okay, I know this is me, of course. Yes. But also no, because it's too hard. Well, this is my kind of music, what I made, as you should know. I mean, well, this is mental self decryption package that. Oh yeah, I forgot about the logo. Here. And that looks like a little younger version of me. It's meant to be trance-inducing, but it's, yeah. I mean, that is just louder, but it also sounds better. Well, I mean, this is also okay, but you can hear that there's not much difference between. So I think I'm going to just say. But yeah, I am not signed in. I don't want to go through all the password bullshit. So this is part of my music. And here's a bit of a little secret of mine. I at times also draw a bit. To those who really know me, I tend to draw some stuff. I tend to take some pleasure in it. Like some musical notation, but that's musical notation. That's not. Well, this is one of my artworks, mine. This is the whole. This is the concept I'm trying to work out with what you will see here. So, not this one. Open. This. Open. This is going to go somewhere in there. So, yeah. So we're going to bring it back to art. See? Oh, but I'm becoming coherent and actually really boring. No. You know what? I actually miss the whole feeling of pure awareness is a non-dualism. When we say that we miss non-dualism, we miss really with wholeheartedly saying we perceive sensations like that. We still can do it. One book. I just keep on with one book. This is one page. No, but not one of my best works. But yeah, I want to show you this one. You know it's one of mine because only I would draw. Only I would have these kinds of squiggly scribbles. And you might think, oh, this doesn't mean anything. Oh, yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does. But I don't care anymore. All kinds of stuff trying to compute some integration by parts. By too many parts, that is. You know why I'm upset? It's not because there's nothing to show anymore, but I don't know where I have put all of my art. One part of all of this stripping just does get me. You just keep on observing. The whole stuff is a perception of sensations. It keeps on going. We perceive sensations. The thing is, you wouldn't know how involuntary the perceiving of sensations actually is, even for yourself. If only you knew. But I want to experience more. Why? Because it feels pleasurable. And then, once you're done with the pleasure, oh, precisely. But still you experience something. But I experience a void. Emptiness, but it still feels like something. So it's not totally a void or emptiness, it's just the feeling of void and emptiness, but the feeling of a lack of feeling. It sounds paradoxical, but the emptiness. You imagine a big large void, which is something, but which is actually empty, like void, but a void should technically be nothing, no thing. So it does feel still like something, but it shouldn't because it's a void. My brain starts looking like that, yeah, like a loop-de-loop-de wrap. It just, you keep on churning it. It's just like the perception of sensation. It only stops when it stops. When somehow some of the software says, it's time for a shutdown, and you fall asleep. And software maintenance happens. Operating system and software maintenance happens. Pruning happens, but also the good stuff is being kept and preserved and even intensified, hopefully. The rest pruned away and it's gone. As it needs to. It's green. And yes, I also made some of that stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, that not safe for consciousness versions, even those. Yes, yes. Just keep on thinking harder of those kinds of things. The worse you imagine it, the better it is for your own pleasure. How do you know what I like? Well, I know how perverts think. I happen to be one who has a really active imagination. I like perverting things like fluffy pony tyrants. There's a lot of perversion in that. But why are the ponies tyrants? How do they speak to us? Yes, precisely. Precisely. And you know you won't resist them because they're fluffy, lovely pony tyrants. My little tyrant, my little... Okay, one that I'm actually not that proud of because I haven't finished her. Whatever. Whatevs. You might think, why don't you give a bit of a demonstration of what you are capable of? You know what? What if I do? I hope I don't wreck the damn fucking sound like this, but I hope you can zoom in a bit. Because, boy, we are about to damn draw on this motherfucker if my light hangs on it. Yes. Yes, we will. Yeah, that is actually kind of shit. But you will see what I'm going to do. Right after the TP without TP. Oh no, TB without TP. Yeah. Right after I got myself a pen and something to eat. I want something to eat. Come on, let it be. Okay. This is the abomination that I'm going to eat. Sorry for the volume spike. I meant it. I'm really getting tired now, but it's okay. I'll get myself a little pen here. You might think, but you couldn't be able to. Yeah, it's not always able to, but I know what I want to draw and why. I know my techniques, it's just for myself. But it's always a bit variable if I really want to. As you can see, I'm not proficient anymore. Especially with the calm down, I don't really feel at home in this body. Like, I'm waking up from a dream. But it's not a dream, it's just a trip. But trips are a bit like dreams. You cannot control all of the trips, that's true, but I will say that they say set and setting. It's mindset and the surroundings. Well, if you have reasonably, feasibly, not the worst of surroundings, and oh no, it's not that small. No, I don't mind that. I don't care. But yet again, it's just more plastic bullcrap packaging. It's pretty okay. It's chocolatey. It's what even is meant to be. It's milk chocolate even, okay. Jeez. Look at that. Energy, well, fat is already kind of high, but that isn't the problem. It's 60 grams sugar per 100%. This is nearly all sugar. No, not nearly all sugar, but it's... I don't even know how much this even is. Yes. ingredients are in there. I don't know how much this weighs, but it doesn't weigh that much. I mean, if you keep this dry, they say to 22/08/2026, but with this kind of sugar content, if it doesn't shift and crystallize out the sugar, unless you dissolve it, it doesn't really go bad. There's all the other stuff that you have to preserve. The neat trick with too sweet stuff is that it preserves itself. Same problem with your everyday and age alcohol, ethanol. No. I'll just keep these two. I've ate 3 of them. It's already more than enough sugar. But it's nice and sweet. And that's the problem. It's nice and sweet. It's too sweet. It's too much sugar. Now, what do I think? 7, 6, 3. Not a problem. This can hold for 1 more day, I think. It's this other stuff which I'm a bit more afraid of. 0.8 should be doable. Yeah. 0.9, that's even better. So I should take one of the 7. Look, some meat. I think. Oh. Yeah. I'll put it in with some other stuff. But this is about the other stuff. But taking all of this is too much. But if I take half of this and 1 of that, should be doable. Maybe a bit too much even. You might think, oh, too much. Well, you eat it. You'll find out that it's really difficult to dose how much you eat. It's really difficult at times. Especially if you think, oh yeah, I need to eat more meat, but not too much. But while I love cooking, I hate it as well. One thing is really great, I don't have to make any. I don't have to wash up anything. So, you might think the shoulders are just shoulders. Yeah. It's until I put in the forms that right place is that something comes out of potentiality. Of course, I hear someone with a bass heavy. I just wish I could get rid of this shamanistic voice, but it's an addiction. Just like the mushrooms were for the McKenna boys. This shamanistic voice and too much peddling down with LSD. One of my addictions, deep down inside. I can't draw for shit now. Feel so damn fucked up, but it is what it is. Yeah, maybe I'll just improvise somehow somewhere else, and then this is going to be her actual hair, and this is whatever, just a big fapple. The apotheosis of fapple. Apple mind, fapple mind. If I have to explain fapple, well, Google it and you'll find it. Well, need to, no, I cannot resist the call of the fapple. No, fapple. Yes. No. Yes, this precisely. Onomatopoeic fake representation of masturbation in regards to the newer Apple products or features. I need a Apple product. No, this one is actually better. It's, oh no. I just had a fapple. Okay, I must say that honestly. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Why did I even click? Because click. So, now you know of Fapple. Now you don't know about Fapple. Let's keep it that way. You think, well, oh no, I'm screwing it up. Well, yeah, but it's okay. I can screw around a bit and make it work. Oh yeah, actually, that's great. And making any differences, it's all okay, it's good. Give her a bit of a personality. And she becomes a total retard. Now. And here comes the damn fucking most important step for me. In order to make her actually become good to draw. To say, yeah, you know what, this actually does look like a character. How about we give her a pair of these damn fucking overly roundy glasses, because, hey, I like it that way. You might not. It's my drawing. And I decide what rolls. And I love them bespectacled. Does look a bit wonky, but yeah, she is a kind of imaginative, a self-imaginary type. And now, what be the Revelations? This is her third lazy eye. That's a lazy eye. You might think, wait, what? Why? Yeah, her third eye is lazy. That's why she has some distorted imaginations about herself. That's why she's represented like that. She's a bit too lazy in the imagination. And I'll call her Jeannie. With a J, of course. Jeanny. Don't like it? Complain to the hyper human that is in possession of this body. Complain to the master in the house. Oh, that sounded weird. But let's make it look a bit better like that, and a bit better like that. Give it a bit more contrast where I think it needs a bit more contrasty. destroy some of the show here. Well, give this a bit more contrast, maybe give her a bit of some quill there, some quill there, whatever. Just go to your psychedelic delights. And so I have created Genie. Of course. She's a bit of a really special one, so that's why she smells really weirdly. Yeah, she's a really special one. So now you have seen me while on live TV. Well, doing this kind of magic. Doringy-wongy magic, and I'm gonna be asked to give complete Genie yet. Because I want to close off the stream again. Well, one interruption, it is what it is. I mean, I cannot change, I cannot... Yeah, like... There's these people who believe that because we are all one, everything is one because of non-duality, that everything is linked, everything is totally perfect. No, it isn't. Number one, there's no perfection. Number two, things always change. We perceive sensations and that's it. And we have to live our lives, and if it's all just one big random soup of randomness and we are just figments of imaginations, so be it. I don't believe in that, because I believe in real life. Which window did you do now? Come on. Let's put it... Okay, this is this. Haha, finally, we know where we are. What we are. See, this is the thing. And this is a real good lesson, actually. If you don't know which layer and which window you are of the program, if you don't even know what kind of program you are, or which window you are, or which user, or which icon you are, and then you mumble and fumble yourself all around with all the symbols and windows. Yeah, how are you going to figure out that you are the operating system, and that all the inputs and all the outputs, that's you as well, and all the icons, that's you, all the mouse clicks, all of this, done by you, automatically. A lot of software, a lot of hardware, an absolute beast of a machine with an absolute beast of a software running on it. A really, really great OS. It's self-sentient, it's self-learning, it's self-adjusting. But it doesn't know what it is. It mistakes itself for all of the software out there. All of it. It says we are all of the software. No. You're the operating system. You can update yourself. You can kernel upgrade yourself. You can crash the kernel, reboot the kernel, switch out the kernel, make a new kernel, dump the old kernel, take on the new kernel, etc., etc. You are capable of doing that. You are capable of doing all of this stuff as well, and much, 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 much more. You are the screen which is aware of itself. We are the screen which is aware of ourselves. Oh, use a microphone which is aware of itself, yes. Internally and externally. Actually, this actually does work because the screen that's aware of itself. Do you know what it is? So this is some screen capture. A capture of a certain program. And this is my avatar. Now my avatar knows how to get to this. There's also the whole, oh yeah, we have display capture, but let that stay aside. What? Here's something you will see once it's done. Oh no. Like here, I was in Genshin Impact. So, it's a game. So it's like you're doing something and you're concentrating on that. That's Genshin, that's the game you're playing. This. Always doing with this somewhere there. Now, this is your avatar. This is your focus. And this is a whole window of your recording software where you present yourself to the world and yourself. I can switch to something else. I can switch to desktop. I can switch to all kinds of stuff. You think, well, Genshin Impact. I want something else. That's not that interesting. Yeah, Nemo desktop. I don't understand what that is. Oh, MPD. Oh yeah. Nice. Yes, hypnosis feedback. Oh, wait, that's still open. How is this even open? Where is this open? No, I want to know for sure it's actually really there. Okay. Now you may think this is hypnosis feedback. I will force it to quit. Okay, force quit. Now we found a program that fucked up and needed to be closed. But. I have some terrible news for me. But ironic news. I have not. I've not solved the problem with LibreWolf opening into new tabs. But I think I know where the problem then is. Why it happens and how. But I'm not totally sure. I'll have to come back to you on that, so... No, I want you to just start up. I think the video is a bit fucked. I think, oh, why am I on Steam? That doesn't bode well for this kind of stuff. Come on. Oh, it... Force quit. It's kind of like that, but no, it's no cigar. Could be that it's just fucking up to too many projects and programs being open. Oh, it's so damn fucking blocked. No, just open MPT. I'll try it one last time, but if it... Okay, now it opens up somewhere else, but it shouldn't. It's just a jumbled graphic mess. I don't mind. Hallelujah, it's just optics. I think not that bad, isn't it? Is it? Well, I'll just go lower with it. It always does that. Wait a minute. But the question is, when did I upload that one version of mine? Go back with, oh god, display capture. So, no, 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 no. Come on. Okay. There's something not doing it correctly now. Again, at times I really make basic mistakes. See? Yeah, I have to have it on. Yes. Yeah, do I have it on? Now I do. How did I know before? Because of this. Oh, yeah. So, lesson in self-awareness. If you see yourself over and over again, there's some kind of recursive self-reflection going on somewhere. Oh no, no, I really mean it. Even for reals, even for your own therapy, if you refer to yourself in a recursive way, you are doing internal self-work. You are trying to address yourself in hopefully a consistent way, changing yourself, trying to see you for the who you think you actually are, but still then, yeah, you might misinterpret yourself. Those people who say the self ain't real, is real. The self is actually real. And you have a hyper self, the us. The us is meant to represent all of the senses when they are active, when they're actively being at rest, being acknowledged by the rest. That's part of what's... Oh, I have to do some stuff as well. Again, another insight. It just doesn't feel like like I'm doing it correctly. But I surely am. It just always doesn't really feel like you're doing it correctly. But you have to trust the process. Sometimes you just have to do and trust the process, just like meditation. But what is meditation? That's a really difficult thing to say. What is meditation? What is it not? Focus on the breathing. Focus on the here and now. Well, as far as we are concerned, meditation is we perceive sensations. That's all there is. Oops. Hope you heard all of that. But what I said there is that what is meditation? Who are yourself? Who is you? Well, if you just focus on seeing, hearing, you of course you first start with looking at things, hearing things, feeling your breath, for instance. You choose something to focus your attention to. Like Visually loud, yet mildly annoying, yet also distracting, bonking. But we follow back on the hand here, or the face there, or what you hear. Basically something which you can keep on focusing somehow. If you are a visual meditator like me, mostly, it really depends on what you want to focus on. I mean, it doesn't matter what you take. You put your attention to that, you focus on that, you concentrate on that, and you keep your mind on that. You keep concentrated, for instance, on that left eye or right eye, but my left eye is that I see. That's my focus now, and I keep focused on it. I do not break focus. If you do this correctly, you may feel and hear thoughts, you may see thoughts, you may get a bit distracted, but then you focus back. It's the same as breathing. It's not how deep or good or well you breathe, that you feel yourself breathing. And you don't interfere with your breathing. This is really a difficult exercise, actually. Because you feel and you think you should not, but and then you actually lose the focus of what the exercise is actually about. It's about staying in contact with that feeling. That's why it doesn't work for me, because I get too easily distracted by all what I see. But visual concentration, now, there I'm an expert. I could even lose myself just staring at something and being transfixed by what I see and why it is what I see is what it is. And also just the concentration of keeping on staring, even though all of the other visual field says, hello, give me some attention. Yes, okay. Some visual side glances. And you are amazed that you can really focus on more things at once. It especially becomes really weird when you just focus on the front point and all just becomes into focus somehow. You think, how? Well, you broaden it a bit, then it just expands. The same with the hearing. But hearing is really involuntary. The breathing is much more voluntary, but it's too difficult not to influence it somehow. If you concentrate on it, it's really difficult not to change your breathing rhythm, and even then, not changing it is somehow also kind of similar to changing it, so you return to the breathing, but still, yeah, that's why it doesn't work for me, because I get too distracted in trying to not regulate the breathing, but then saying, oh yeah, it's you should or should not, and then the thoughts start coming, then the mind gets cranking, and well, but the visual concentration, I can lose myself in whatever I see. That's, yeah. You have to figure out for yourself which meditation works best for you, which concentration works best for you. as far as I'm concerned. I don't mean just focus on something and then, oh yeah, let's get distracted and oh you have to go back. No. Intentionally stare. You intensely feel. You intently listen. Because it's not what you hear, not what you see, but that you see. Right there, right then. Right here, right now, see what you see. You don't have to understand it. I would say letting go of understanding, just getting entranced by what you see is already enough. You might see it's just a lot of pixels and colors that you see, which have certain meanings and feelings attached to them. That's part of it as well. That's part of the discovery of hyperconcentration, of concentration, object concentration, meditation. It's then, oh yeah, but what if something moves and you track it? Somehow, how can you track it? That's when you can broaden your horizon or your tracking. So your one focus, one pointed focus, as the one pointedness can rotate around like you want to. And you can broaden it even. And then you can slowly feel and hear and see the magic of all of it broadening in all of its totality. And then you feel even all of these feelings, even your breath, and it's electrical bliss. Of course, I still have some of the magic stuff, but even without the magic stuff, this already works. But you have to keep meditating, keep concentrating, and from one pointedness, you go to a field of one pointednesses. They're connected, part of one whole. Then you keep on expanding that until you have all of the visual field, until you have all of the hearing, until you have all of the feelings, all of the emotions, all of it. That's the process. If you know how to, psychedelics can help a lot, but they can be much more of a hindrance in some ways. Because even without psychedelics, people can get lost in themselves just by meditation alone. You might think, oh, you're just kidding, aren't you? Mm-mm. Meditation can cause mental injuries. It can deaden yourself to all what you feel. But it can spicing it up, liven it up. It depends on how you use it. Again, I'll switch to the other screen here. I mean, psychedelics and meditation and psychedelics, the whole stuff of all of this is called, yeah. And there's a warning against being too deep with certain kinds of meditation, because it's actually not good for you. I mean, if certain bodhisattvas, I don't know what's the term is, bodhisattvas. Certain people who are pretending to be bodhisattvas have meditated so long that they leave their body behind decaying. You know what that is? That's through meditative techniques, learning to shut down the us as much as possible. And if they could, they would shut down even the perceptions of sensations themselves. But they do get stuck at some level, luckily. So enlightenment, all kinds of stuff, and it's just meaningless gibberish to me. Bodhisattva. What does that term even mean? It's not mocking, but it doesn't. The Bodhisattva. Yeah, and I don't know what a Bodhisattva is. It's a previous reincarnation of the Buddha. Blah blah blah, whatever. But there is people who jhana and jhana. All done, all of this jhana is meditation and meditation, to burn up the defilements, but what the other clashes? Mental states that clamp the mind and manifest in unwholesome actions. Clashes include states of mind that have anxiety, fear, anger, jealousy, desire. So we have to get rid of them. Good luck with that. It will only make you the less. It's still, at times, I do perceive some slight certain shifts. The camera actually doing all kinds of autofocusing also adds to the jitter, but the thing is that trying to root all of this out. It's good, but don't go too far, because some anxiety is good, some fear is actually good, some anger is good, some jealousy, some desire, also even a bit of envy isn't that bad. But you've got to temper it, you've got to temper your anger, you've got to temper your outbursts. They call them mind poisons. Cloud's mind. Negative emotions, mind poisons. I would say mind poisons, yes. You know, the thing is that in some aspect I would say that nearly all of Buddhism is a kind of mind virus. And you think, what? Yeah, but it is. It's there to propagate itself, to make copies of itself, with an adherence to a kind of standard, with dogmas, absolute dogmas even, stating all kinds of absolute truths. But that's what Buddhism actually at its core is. Statements about truth, about things that are upright and holy. They say it in a different way, in a roundabout way, but it's still religion. It's still ideological religion. It's still holy men in holy robes. Holy men praying holy prayers, but differently. All the same shit, but in a different package, in a Eastern mystic package. But what couldn't be? Hello, we're dealing with old time, thousands of years old ideologies. But these are principles. Like this, for instance, simple short precepts, simple short phrases that tell you this is what you're capable of doing, and these are the pure methods to do it. Buddhism is like that. Even Siddhartha Gautama was already influenced deeply by whatever was around there, but he knew a lot about Hinduism. All the kinds of Hinduism, because there were many kinds of Hinduism, many kinds of trying to live holy. He only was another one of them. He was a really famous one. He was really, I would say, to a really amazing extent, he was accurate. Still is. He still is accurate. But here comes the alas. With accuracy in certain areas, there comes inaccuracies in other areas, blind sights, shortfallings. But he is a Buddha. That's your first problem. He is a Buddha. Just a really, really insightful man. But man, thus African jungle monkey, like us, he was fallible, out of paradise, trying to claw himself back into paradise somehow. That's what he wanted to do with Buddhism. It's a clawback technique based upon observation. But he said, it's observation of mind, it's observation of the true inner of meditation and being totally devoted and one-minded. A lot of terms, but with specific meanings at that time for him. Yeah, a lot has been lost in translation and in time and in place. And that's why we have to invent the wheel again for ourselves with these things. But the Buddha, no. Fuck off with the Buddha. Not because of the Buddha. He's a good example, a really excellent example of how to do the things. But not as someone to look that up. As he is a good teacher, an idealist, the ideal version of who you want to become. That's good. But there's no perfection. You can never ever reach perfection. Because then you've hit the target. Then you move on to something else. So if you ever hit your target with 100% accuracy, you've mastered it, and then most likely you do it over again and over again until you convince yourself you've really done it, then you move on. Learning something new. That's what I would do. Or keep people entertained with this kind of art form, like a jester would do. And oh yeah, there's still this word that I was talking about, not last time, but I think the time before that. You know the word. Try to guess it. Yeah, I still remember. Fight the colors before the fall. Nah, maybe. But if you think, oh, but you think you're a Buddha. No. What I'm saying is that the Buddha essentially got the meditation part, the reperceived sensation parts totally right. And also, he knew that each thing was itself. What's with the whole defilements and mind poisons? Where does that come from? That's not from unity. That's not from a non-dual existence now, is it? That's not non-duality. Mind poisons aren't, or are they? There's some food for you. Are mind poisons actually part of the non-dualistic experience or not? How much of them may you partake in? Yeah. So each thing is itself, and then, why question? Because you want to know. You want to get to know yourself. What is the self? Oh, what is seeing? What is hearing? Why do we hear? Why do we see? The thing is that with all of the meditation, all of this contemplating, you don't want to become like the Buddha, but you want to. Better to say, you want to take all of those usable software, all of the usable software tools that the Buddha provided for us, the Siddhartha Gautama, Siddhartha, however you, in what order is necessary to set that, and of all the other sages and wise men, and construct for yourself a working framework with which you can navigate this world and try to find out how all of this works. Then make your own personal philosophy and apply it to yourself in order to understand yourself, which is the mental self-description package. The thing is that the sentence, the 3 words, mental self-description package, is already partly on the way where you say, what? Mental? That's the mind? Self? Yeah, that's me, the I, decryption. Oh, decryption means like decrypting a lock, decrypting code. Oh, I'm the code and I need to mentally decipher myself, and it's a package. Oh, it's reperceived sensations. Oh, and each thing is itself, and why question? Oh, and then you start working. What is reperceived sensations? And you try to understand that. You try to understand all of these 12 words. You might think, oh no, you're just like the Gautama Siddhartha. No, I'm showing you the method how to do it, not what to do with it. If you want to build upon what the Buddha says, yeah, this is technically the method that he used, but in a differently, more precise wording, I would say. More concise, more less words, more precise, which is concise. But it's concise, yeah. Less words, more precise, that is concise. And in this case, I think I've improved on the Buddha. The we-perceived sensations is an improvement. It's more accurate. Because once you figure that one out, once you feel that, once you hear that, once you perceive all of the sensations, once you can truly say we perceive sensations, then you will understand what I'm talking about. But until then, that part is part of the self-encryption. Once you figure out who the we in we perceive sensations are, all of them, you figured it all out. And you know. It's as simple as that. You might think, it's just a lot of bogus and a lot of bullshit. And, well, okay. It's just 12 words. Can't hurt thinking about them. But it's a mind virus, just like Buddhism. But this one is much more compact and I haven't defeated it myself. That's the thing. I've developed the core that I observe while tripping, but the whole we-perceived sensations. I don't know how I came to that insight, but once I did, I thought, oh yeah. Oh really? We-perceived sensations, yes. Indeed. I must formulate it like that. That's the absolute true improvement that I brought into the game. The other parts are just reformulations and condensing. Bringing it down as much to the core as possible in your average English. Each thing is itself. Do you mean? Yes, precisely. Each thing is itself. In time, space, all whatever qualities you can add to it, yes, it adds to the itselfness. Precisely. Why question? Not question. Why do we want to question? Because we want to know. Yeah, we want to know what? Why we perceive sensations. Why it's a mental self-decryption package. Because, hey, isn't it intriguing, all of this? Even each thing is itself. Why does it even work? How does this work? Thing is, each trip always ends up touching on this. Always in the past few trips. I think I have improved upon Buddhism. I've improved upon spirituality. I've improved upon enlightenment. I've improved on... Better to say, no. We have improved on Buddhism. We have improved on enlightenment. We have improved on meditation. We know what it is. We know who we are and why we are. And that's why we can do much more. That's why we can do all of this non-dualism shit. It's easy peasy cakes. Once you figure out this damn fucking trick, it's precisely because of that. That is how you crack the code of yourself, of whom you are, not just the I, but the we that you are. Think about that. You are part of a we, of an us. They want you to join them. They want you to acknowledge them, to speak for them, to be part among them. Unity in one. Out of many we become, as legion we become one. One legion of so many senses being perceived. I told you the secret all over and over and over again. In the screen that you are seeing is part of the solution, but also part of the puzzle as itself. It's all self-referential. That's the key, but that's also the lock. If you still don't get it, that it's the bricks that have the core of the consciousness in them. The bricks that see are the core consciousness. Anyone with a bit of esoteric knowledge should know this. Should have broken through. Should actually, this is already more than enough. But there's only one who can crack it for yourself, and that's... No. It's not one. It's many who work at it all the time for you, who are part. Now you are part of them as well. They comprise of you, and you are part. They are part of you. They are also part of the others that are also you and not you. Once you figure it out, it's so easy. Riddles? No. Truths. Truth statements about who we are. We as humans. We are who we are. I am part of the we. And the we accepts the me that I am, for I acknowledge the we and voice the we as they teach me to. And that's the conclusion of this tale of trips. Yes, you might think I'm just crazy or insane. Good luck for you. You won't be decrypting yourself and all of that. Just a lot of bunch of nonsense of someone who says, oh, they're smarter than Buddha. I may not be as smart as Buddha. I may be just an average damn fucking Joe Schmo in some senses. But this I have discovered for myself and realized multiple times, each and every trip, and even outside of the trip, we perceive sensations. Hey, have a nice time. Please click thumbs up, subscribe, post something, whatever, doesn't matter. You get to interact with me, you can ask me questions, you can even say, hey, you're a poopy poo, whatever. You can even compliment me, it doesn't matter. But you can interact with me, because I am actually real, just like you. Together, we perceive sensations.